This conference will now be recorded.
Business rule is most important topic in ServiceNow platform. Without scripting business rule with scripting. Okay, already we are working with exercise number 10. So when instance state changes to on-hold and on-hold reason is awaiting change. After customer submitted the form, immediately system should be create one new change record into request table. So we have to create business rule for which table, incident table. But what is a glide record table? It's a change table. So when customer submitted that new incident, when customer is updated with new incident with these details, then immediately so business rule get execute and create the new change record with these all details. Already done this one. And next one is we can move to 11. Exercise number 11. So when we close the problem ticket, then automatically all the related incidents should get closed. Okay, how to write the script? So you tell me guys how to write the script. The requirement is, so when we close the problem ticket, automatically close all the associated incidents. For example, first of all, let me create one problem ticket. Create a problem. I am creating one manual problem ticket. Problem statement. Then you can save it. Just have created a problem ticket. Now going to adding 2 to 3 incident tickets to this problem. How you can add? So click on that add. I can add some instance tickets which are in progress state. And add selected. Okay. And what is the state of each ticket? Let me add state field also. Click on OK. So this record status is in new, in progress, and in progress. The requirement is when customer close this respective problem ticket, automatically close all the associated incident tickets. Those all incident tickets I don't want closed manually. When we closed this problem, automatically close associated incident tickets. So how to achieve it? So where we have to write the, you tell me guys, in which table we have to write the business rule?
Problem.
Problem.
Just a second. Tell me, so what is the table we have to select while writing the business rule? Okay, problem. So problem table is a source. When problem is closed, so when customer is updated with the status of closed, then immediately this business rule get executed. Go to the problem, configure and business rule, and click on new. and providing the details of this auto close all incidents when problem is closed. This is the name of our business tool, and I'm going to writing new business tool for problem table, enable advanced tab, and select after business tool. After updated the problem ticket, then so this all the instance should should get closed automatically. Okay, so after updated action, so write the code. Go to advanced tab, write the code. Tell me guys, tell me how to write the code. Variable CR equal to new
New glide record.
glide record of your table
Incident.
name incident. Yes,
Incident.
I'm going to updating incident record, right? With glide record. Then so we have to map the ID. So the system can understand that. So this problem, these incident tickets are associated with this problem. Just we have to define that this ID. So add query problem ID of current sys So current sys nothing but so it will be comparing that. So current record ID then incident ID. So parent and the child ID will be the same. And let me take that code, remaining code, and format it. Okay, see variable gr equal to new glide record of incident table and gr dot add query. I'm going to adding the query. So where the problem ID it will be get and current dot sys ID. So the incident sys IDs will be getting and comparing with the problem ID. So what are the incidents are associated with respect to problem? It will be handle all the records. Then commonly execute the query and running the while loop. So gr dot next. So gr dot state equal to 7 and we can set that 7, right? So now I'm going to updating incident ticket state equal to 7 and meanwhile I'm going to updating close code and close notes also. And a very important method. What is the importance of set workflow? You tell me guys, tell me.
The workflow will be stopped because of false.
No, not workflow, actually the method is set workflow. It's not workflow like a relevant method. Okay, so while executing this code, while running this business rule, remaining business rule should get stopped. Don't want run other business rule in case if in condition meet also, even condition meet also. So while running this business rule, all the business rule should get stopped. See, how can you stop that remaining business rule? Just we have to use set workflow and set the parameter false. Please do remember this method, very important method. They're asking very frequently in every interview. So I'm going to running one one business rule. While running that business rule, I won't stop all the remaining business rules. How can you stop it? Simply we have to use set workflow and we can set the parameter false. And then finally we need to update the all the existing incident ticket wherever condition meet. And now let me save it. And take one more window. Take duplicate. And problem, go to all problem tickets. You can open my problem ticket. Yes, 3 incidents are associated to this problem, but still these all the states are new. Now move to access one by one. Assign to is mandatory and confirm it and fix it. So while fixing, some fields are mandatory. That's why not lying. Resolve it. And status is result. And so complete. When problem ticket get closed, nothing but complete, automatically close all associated incidents also. Now this current record status is closed. So when you close problem ticket, okay, after submitted, automatically close associated incidents as well. Clear, guys? So this is the way how we can executing and how the business rules are going to executing in ServiceNow platform. And coming to access number 12.
Srinivas, one doubt. Can you show the script once?
Same script, Hemant. Already
Uh,
we are practiced so many times, right?
yeah, I just have one
Same glide
doubt on
record
the
only.
script. Yeah.
See,
Here
so
the
incident
gr dot state is equal to 7 you have mentioned, right? So
7
7
nothing
is
but a
in,
close.
okay, 7 is closed. Okay.
One is new, 2 is in progress, 3 is on hold, and 8 is cancelled, and 6 is resolved, 7 is closed. Don't pass any actual values. Already I discussed in earlier, right? So
Yeah.
these all are actual values, but don't pass any display values. In case if you pass display values, system can't understand. Okay, so
Okay.
where they are configured these display values and actual values, let me show that. Form design, go to form design, open that specific field property, state, right? And here we can see actual values and display values. Clear, Hemant? 7 is closed.
Yeah. Okay. And in the script in the fourth line you have written the current sys ID, right? How that is this fourth line.
So current.sys ID means, so problem ID, first of all, it will be taking that problem ID. So add query method will be used to get the problem ID, current record problem ID. Okay. And so then it will be taking that current.sys ID. So when the both IDs are meet, means problem ID, current sys ID means, so every record will be maybe contain the one system ID, right? So system can understand how many records are like relevant to the respective problem. So total 3 incidents are relevant to the problem, right? Associated to the problem. So using by the sys we can be able to map to the problem. That's why I'm using sys.
Okay, so this sys ID is for the incidents which we are mapping.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And checking that all the record one by one and set into the loop. If the cut is not made, come into the loop. The loop will be running like this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Maximum we can write only glide record in business rules. Nothing apart from that. Okay. Incident task should be creating automatically when incident is created. Guys, you have to tell me this one. So first of all, you can read the requirement very clearly. An incident task should be creating automatically when incident ticket is created. Incident is different, incident task is different. So incident task is the one more table. The requirement is incident task should be created automatically when you created incident ticket. And caller, category, priority, short description, state, and work notes. These all values should be copied from incident to incident task. So you tell me how to do it. Tell me, guys. when we created incident ticket, automatically create the incident task also. You tell me how to write the business rule in configure and business rules. And provide the name of your business rule. Incident task should be created automatically when new incident is created. We can't provide the full name of the business rule, just you can provide the shortcut. And advanced staff, after created incident ticket, right? After created, insert the incident ticket. Okay, and go to advanced tab. You tell me, guys, write the code. So when you created incident ticket, when you created and a new incident ticket incident table, automatically create the incident task. So incident task is the one more table. So where we have to write the glide record? Variable gr equal to new. Tell me, guys, glide record of what is the table name of incident task? Incident task only. Then tell me, guys. Tell me, that is standard code, right? There is no complexity in glide record, guys. I have explained each method, right? Tell me the code. First of all, I have to define the table name. Then anybody. You can try to give that clue, guys. Next, I think no one practicing. Okay. Then need to initialize. So once you got this table and store into that variable, then we need to initialize and then add query. So gr dot add query. So what are the values you need to copy it from incident to task? So they're mentioned very clearly, right? Color, category, priority, and a short description. Category, current dot category. Current nothing but the instant ticket. Current dot category. Similarly, you can add short description. Short description value also I want to copy it. State and work nodes. I want to copy work nodes also. And that. Okay, then so we have to insert it. Okay, so let me navigate to code once again. So we have to insert it, and a priority not required. And after created that incident ticket, so description also they're taken. And here in this case, what they're directly they have set into the value, but sometimes you can be able to write the code like this also. And after inserted, I want display the message also. Insert. Insert is the common method, right? Just start insert. Okay, so after inserted, so then I want to display the message instant task has created and like a number. So the number will be showing number. Let me save it. Incident, create new, color is equip. Click on submit. Okay, so once we created new incident ticket, instant task has created. Okay, for respect to table. Okay, let me open that. Let me open that. So, like a task number 20174, code number 48. Let me check whether the task is created or not. Updated. $48. So when you open this incident ticket, so we can see like incident task, but incident task I'm unable to see. Let me add a red list. Save it. I think it's not right one. Configure a related list. Now configure a related list. First one is the right one.
In incidents task, we did not add incident ID, right?
Just wait. This method missed, right?
Yes.
This one correct. Let me remove remaining two. Let's configure the list. Save it. Go to my code. Okay, GR incident equals to current.sysID. So it's a mandatory, right? It's a more important method. Okay, so priority reminding is not required. And if you want to add to these two also, work mode CMDBC also they're taken, right? Directly. So when we create incident ticket, and save it. So when we created incident ticket, system should get create incident task. Let me check. Yes, incident task is created, right? Incident task is created. So when you, so I'm giving that like homework, guys. So once we close that incident ticket, automatically close the incident task. Can you do this one, guys? Can you do this one? And write one more another business rule and write the code. And if you go to this incident ticket, so automatically you can see the details also. Workers will be updated, and all the details will be copied. So in the task table, so an incident task was created from this respective incident ticket. This task has created to this incident ticket. So the work notes will have updated, right? In my code, I have taken the work notes field, I have updated. New incident task created from, so current incident number I have taken. Okay. And next one is date validation. So end date should be always greater than start date. In this case, first of all, we have to create two custom fields. One is taking like a start date, another one is end date. You can create two custom fields. Okay, then we can apply the code. And suppose, so customer, suppose you can take this code. So you can declare two variables and you start date. Start date nothing but it's a custom field, right? That's why the field starts with u underscore, you like a u underscore. Get declared object, get like a numeric value, same. If start date greater than end date, so you can display the message. But start date is less than end date, don't want to display like any other message. In this case, we can apply the date validations. So this is belongs to the, like a before business rule, not after. Okay, so this one you can practice in our home. Okay, and next one we are going to talking about async business rule. So what about async business rule? Async business rule also similar to after business rule. Instead of writing that after business rule every time, you can create the async business rule. Async business rules run in background and are mostly used to handle the things which are not required to be shown to the user after insert or update. The actions are always going to be happening in the only background. No need to display any information to the customer. Async business rules are used to update information on the related object that don't need to display them immediately, such as calculating metrics as per the like metrics time zone, and SLS also automatically calculating. So these all the things will be happen to with async business rule. So major use cases of async business rule, and which is used to send the REST API call to another application, and calculating the SLA and metrics in the background, and we can sending the notification to event registry, and we use it to update information on the current object. We can't access any previous object in async business tool. While importing the data into the ServiceNow table, the user record is insert or notification need to send the user manager, and sending email notification through the events. So these are all the activities we can perform through async business rule. But we need to remember the major thing. What is the difference between after and async? It's a very most important question interview. Okay, so what is the difference between after business rule and async business rule? After and async is similar working in the ServiceNow platform. After business rule, after like a submit the form, and after taking the action and display the data to customer immediately. But async business rule is not like that. So when you are update something, so automatically another background operation will be performed in the background. Okay, another operation will be performed in the background. No need to display any information to the customer. That moment we can implement the async business rule. And a difference between after and async, just you can go through this like these all the points, guys. Very important question. So after business rule, user when some fields needed to be updated and displayed to the user immediately. But whenever async business rule runs, it creates a scheduler for it in background, and based on the availability of the nodes, the service node will be executed. After business rules are used to update the information on a related object that need to be displayed immediately. But async business rules are required when something is to be performed in background. And after business rules, users submit the form, and after any action is taken, the record in the database. Mostly used into like a scoped applications such as REST and SOAP outboard. And so after business rules are executed asynchronously, async business rules are executed asynchronously. We can access previous object in like a previous and current object both, but here we can't access previous object in async business rule. We can't like use any like a current object because it's not going to handle any current object. So sometimes we'll be running based on the schedule time. Schedulers. User wait for the response from the after business rule. So when like schedule runs the scheduled job created from the business rule, the system creates a scheduled job from the business rule and won't display to any customer. Create an knowledge article after close the incident. Okay, we can't use changes to and changes from methods in async business rule. Update the work notes of child incident when parent work notes are updated. It is very important question to you also. Okay, so now I want to update the work notes when say like a parent incident is updated. When you updated parent incident work notes, automatically child incident work notes should be updated. And calculating SLA metrics and sending the email notification through the events. Okay, so async business rules with the scripting. Okay, it will take almost 35 minutes of time, guys. So first of all, we have to create the one event registry. Then we have to create the event like a notification. Then we can create the business rule. Okay, and then apply the condition, and that business rule we can call into your the event we can call into async business rule. So when you are updated new incident with priority of critical one and categories network, and immediately like our async business will get triggered and send the notification to the customer. That sending notification is going to happen in the background, not going to intimate any customer like a like a current customer who is going to perform the operation. Okay, so practically I can show that this async business rules are tomorrow, guys. Okay, so then we can working with the display business rule. It's a small business rule, but very important. Okay. I'm going to end up class today. See you tomorrow.